one of your pet peeves, and it's one of my pet peeves too, is that people want to do 20 different roles. No,
Oh,
stick to one role for a very long time.
and learn
Earn
it.
it,
Learn
and
it.
learn it.
Learn it. Know
Yes.
it so well that you're so comfortable on it you can do it in your sleep. That way, if there's ever a time or need for you to play something where they need somebody that's able to do some, things really well, you have that one character to fall back on that knows really well, that you can depend on. Because if you stretch yourself too thin, you don't really get a grasp, I don't think, of the game and how everything works together. Because everybody depends on everybody. All the roles are really dependent on everybody else. It's never a one-sided thing in this game. Everybody
Oh,
feeds off each other. It is a
oh,
social. That's the
absolutely.
social part of the game.
Oh
So
yeah. And talking about healing now, here's the fun part, and I want to
okay,
know your experience about it as well.
okay,
But just hear me out. So
sure.
the healing experience. Okay, so I remember years ago, and we're talking
Uh
about
huh.
2015, 2016. I
Okay.
go back because the reason I try to go back is because the game has changed so much that I don't think people, even new people, understand how different it is now. Um,
Oh, it was a
I
nightmare.
don't mean graphic wise. I mean just gameplay in general. All right, so 2015, 16, healers. This is what we're talking about. Healers.
Mm-hmm.
Healers are wearing heal sets.
Right.
All right, now we're gonna now we're gonna fast forward. We're gonna fast forward to the year 2023. To even let's go back 2021, 2022.
Right.
Um, healers no longer wear heal sets. Healers are literally wearing damage buff sets. Um, Big difference, and a lot of explain to a lot of the healers nowadays. They don't understand that your you being a healer and your skills in your
Mm-hmm.
bar is already enough healing. What you're really doing is buff damaging. You know.
Right.
Um, yeah. How do you feel about that? What's your opinion about that? Agree or disagree?
I think I mean, it depends on how you view it. The damage, like you said, is so high now. And so allowing more buffs to be put out, that allows more damage just to be put more buffs. I like being able to do some damage as a healer. I've always, I always envied the Templars with their jabby jabs when that was a big meta thing to use on healers for a long time because they were able to put out a lot of damage while they still healed, you know. And I always thought that was cool. So I actually enjoy the dynamic where they've changed it more hybrid-ish. I was always waiting for it. I always wanted to run a stamina healer, for instance. I couldn't wait. No, but I enjoy being able to put out more buffs and damage as a healer. Um, it helps the group. And like I
Oh
said,
yes.
I was always told as a healer, and same goes for tank. If you're doing any support role, period, you're not there for yourself. Ever. You're there for the group. So I think that really makes a difference in how you play the healing and the tanking too. Because I've been in a very terrible situation as a selfish tank. I'll tell you what. I had to log out of the game.
Uh, I see.
And
Yeah.
it was simple
Um,
mechanics, where the damage wasn't high enough and the tank wouldn't. I was in leeching, which is a selfish tank set, and I couldn't die. And I couldn't reset the instance, so I had to log out.